Whoever was right or wrong no longer mattered. As long as they could kill Michael and the rest, they would be able to find a place in the sun. Don't believe him. He's lying. My dad wasn't led astray, and we're not evil. Abigail was getting anxious. She didn't expect Ronald to be so despicable. He had completely twisted the facts. Kill them. Kill the evil and uphold justice. But the martial artists had no intention of listening to her explanation. They charged toward her without hesitation. Don't you dare. Whoever attacks them will die. Azalea immediately rushed in front of Abigail. With 2 swords in her hands, she exuded a strong murderous intent. Ronald is lying to you. My father wasn't led astray. He didn't do anything evil. Abigail continued to explain upon seeing the martial artists closing in on them. My dad has risked his life to save you. You wouldn't have survived if he hadn't absorbed all the black fog into his body. Even if you aren't grateful for that, you shouldn't turn on the person who helped you. Wake up. Ronald is the biggest villain, she cried, trying hard to prove their innocence. However, whatever she said didn't seem to affect the martial artists in any way. Don't you understand, Abigail? They only care about their own benefit. The truth doesn't matter to them at all. They're just a bunch of hypocrites. Quick, leave with Sir Robinson first. I'll cover for you, Azalea said, charging forward with her 2 blades. She was far from being virtuous, but she wasn't ungrateful. You're courting death. Theodore snorted and thrust his palm in her direction. Azalea was sent flying several feet away. She was no match for him at all. Right then, Michael let out a faint sigh as he slowly stood up. At the same time, a wave of vitality was gradually surging within his body. The color was slowly returning to his face. Soon, a fierce energy rose inside him. He was burning his life essence. Dad! Abigail was stunned, wondering how her father became energetic all of a sudden. He was literally in the jaws of death earlier. What's going on? Wasn't Michael seriously injured? How can he still stand up? Damn, do we still attack? The crowd was terrified. They stopped approaching at once and exchanged glances with one another. They didn't expect Michael to still have the strength to fight. What are you afraid of? Michael is already on his last legs. He won't be able to hold on for long. Come on. Exactly. Let's kill him to prevent future troubles. Although that was what they said, none of them had the guts to step forward. After all, they were well aware of how powerful Michael was. He could easily take their lives with a simple move. Sir Crane, are you really not showing us any mercy? Michael frowned. You've been led astray and will bring harm to others in the future. It's impossible for you to leave this place alive today. Theodore said. That's right. It's our duty to get rid of evil. Graham added.